Now, experts believe Australia's stance on Chinese company Huawei will further sour an already strained relationship between the two countries. The Australian government has banned the telecommunications giant from working on its 5G communications network. Greg Navarro explains.
At an event in Canberra, the head of one of Australia's intelligence agencies signalled a change in the government's approach to national security.
Getting security right for critical infrastructure is paramount.
That's why Australia's government says it decided to ban Chinese telecommunications giant Huawei from taking part in the rollout of the country's 5G communications network.
The stakes could not be higher. This is about more than just protecting the confidentiality of our information. It is also about integrity and availability of the data and systems that we rely on in our everyday lives.
That prompted a response from China's foreign ministry spokesman. Australia should facilitate convenience for the cooperation between the companies of both countries, said Liu Kang, instead of making various excuses to build barriers and conduct discriminatory practices.
It's not a surprise. I mean, because of course there are other examples around the world of governments that have similarly reacted to Huawei activity and investment in their countries.
That includes the United States, which banned Huawei from entering the U.S. market for network equipment, citing concerns over potential links to China's government. 5G is a wireless communications network that can transmit data more quickly. Experts believe we'll notice a number of practical benefits from this technology in a variety of areas, including, for example, driverless cars, which will be able to communicate with each other in things that we as human drivers can see easily, such as traffic lights. But experts say the technology designed to enhance a country's critical infrastructure can also put sensitive information at risk.
It's often called sort of the backdoor method, where additional information gathering technologies are introduced into an ostensibly, public system, which would then allow those who can manipulate that technology to draw information out.
Australia and China continue to enjoy a healthy economic relationship with bilateral trade worth more than 180 billion Australian dollars. But the diplomatic relationship between the two countries has been strained. Earlier this year, former Prime Minister Malcolm Turnbull singled out China when he introduced new laws to stop foreign interference in domestic politics.
Now, we have recently seen disturbing reports about Chinese influence. I take those reports, as do my colleagues, very seriously.
You add on this decision of the 5G for Huawei, and it makes the situation even more difficult.
Australia's government has not said whether it intends to ban other foreign companies as well from working on its 5G network. Greg Navarro, CGTN, Sydney.